Wasn't going to make any more videos today because I'm just tired. Been out running around, and after you sit in a cage for days on end, you're not really used to doing a lot of things. I got some things on my mind I had to express. I don't really have anybody that I can express them to anymore. So I just figured I'd express them to whoever finds a little light in the dark. And I'm only doing this one in the dark because I'm laying down and I just don't feel like setting myself up. First of all, there's things going on in the county jail that I don't know what I can do to help people. Now, on the inside, I can help save their souls. You know what I mean? Because I take the word and I can understand it and I can give it to them and I can read it to them and they can understand it. It's easy to go when you're inside and work on individuals. But when you're out here, it's kind of like I had a visit from a lady from church whenever I was inside, and she told me that I was doing what the prison ministries wanted to do, that because they couldn't get inside of the walls. But what people don't understand is there are people in jail that haven't been found guilty yet. Aren't we a nation that is based on you are innocent until proven guilty? These people are in there for crimes that aren't hurting other people. They weren't even hurting themselves, you know? A small traffic ticket, they missed a court date, or, you know, and I turned myself in, so I understand why I was there. But, you know, I was getting extradited to Texas over missing court when I wasn't even made aware of having a court date. Luckily, God was on my side and knew that what I was going to be going to Texas for wasn't something that I had done. I just had to save other people from being hurt. That's my goal in life, is to find ways to save people. My friend messaged me as I was turning myself in. He told me to remember my dream of setting people free. Well, when you're inside, you can't really... I had half of them convinced that we could just break the walls down. And I had a whole escape plan. But I don't know if anybody knows, if you get caught doing that, that's 5 years automatic. So nobody would do it with me. But how do you break a system and make them let these people out whenever they haven't been proven guilty yet? Yes, they're awaiting trial for a felony, but they're not murder charges or anything major. You know, our tax dollars, I mean, I don't even care about money. I hate money. I loathe money. These people don't need to be there. These women need to be at home with their children. We all mess up. I'm a pretty good mess up myself. I let myself become subject to an addiction because I was trying to hide from this voice in my head, and I wanted to be alone. And now that I'm alone, I realized that that was only a drug that made me feel that way. When you're sitting in a pod with 38 women, And there's not one day that goes by that one of them doesn't start crying. One of them's not with their children. One of them isn't with the person that they love. There was a girl who was 17 and she was in there. She spent her 18th birthday in there. I drew her a card and everything and we all signed it and she just cried. And she was so thankful for me. I told her to not be thankful for me, but just be thankful that she's learning. We gotta help these people get out of there. It's time to fight back. And I don't know anybody here who will fight back with me. I tell everyone, and everyone tells me, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. Just like when I was in jail, you're right, you're right. We could break out this way. But who's bold enough to stand up? I stand up all the time. Yeah, I fall. But I get back up. It's no one else's fault. If there's anyone listening out there, please help me find a way to save these girls. Save these men that are behind bars, keeping all these kids away from their families. It's Christmas. You know how thankful I am that I get to spend Christmas with my kids. I didn't think that I was going to get to do that. And you know how many girls are crying in there right now? How many girls I sat with crying? How many moms? There was only one dorm of 38 women. There were 4 dorms of men in a county jail. You can only imagine the dads. There are good dads. They're great dads. I know a lot of great dads. We gotta help them. Someone help me find a way.